Hey guys, we're going to kind of rush through this morning because it is Tuesday. It is accountability, but it is also just, I'm pressed for time and there isn't a whole lot to tell you. Um, since 4 bags of clothes out of my house, in doing so, apparently that's the only thing that I can think of that triggered um, the pain that started. Between that and I took Ian to karate Wednesday, um, by Thursday, I was in a lot of pain. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it had started to ease off Sunday and Monday, and it's still whoosh today. So, eating had one huge oops. Um, have to find something better. Um, I had been doing really well with maintaining servings and portions, even coming, even with sweets. Hadn't really been craving a whole lot of sweets. Then, I went to my mom's. I'm not gonna blame her. It just is what it is. We had treats and stuff, and um, I also went for a few days without my mushroom coffee. There could be a connection. I'm not saying 100% that there is. There could be, because I noticed that, when I came back home, got back into the regimen of my coffee, I don't think about that as much, and I can safely have cookies or Reese cups or something like that in my house and have a serving or a portion. Because, guys, here's the thing, I don't care, you only get one go round. So if you want to eat the cookie or eat the brownie, um, and it's not something that's going to completely destroy your world, then do it. Okay? I'm not I'm going to show you what I did because I totally destroyed a box of cookies. Just gonna, I think it was Saturday night. The crazy thing is, I woke up Sunday morning, I guess it was, um, and my blood sugar was 109. That's the lowest it's been on in the morning in forever. And I mean to tell you, Oreo Thins, which is an oxymoron, I'm just going to tell you, um, it's kind of a trick. You get 4 cookies instead of 2, something along that line for the it's less cream filling, but it works for me. Usually 4, it's 140 calories. I think we talked about that in a video. Super huge thank you to Premier Protein for making a peanut butter cup flavored protein drink, because that has made life so much easier because I love Reese cups. Um, Obviously, as far as steps and exercises and stuff like that, it has been less than what it has been in the past weeks. Is it going to remain there? No. Um, I had to. I had an appointment scheduled with physical therapy for this Friday. Um, I've had to push that back out a couple of weeks because I have to deal with my husband cannot take off work um, right now, and I need him with me um, for various reasons. They may finally do imaging. I do have to call the doctor and tell her that the pain has come back. Um, um, Although I really don't know why. I've been talking about it for a while now and nothing has happened, but she told me to call her, so I will. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm in a mood because this messed up everything. I had a conference this weekend that I've been looking forward to. I was going home. I was going to get to spend some time with my mother. Um, just had things on the agenda that I've been, I've had this planned um, for weeks, actually months. I think February, March, whenever it was that I went home and um, met up with my friend, um, and went to the last ladies meeting in Barberville. Um, it is it is hard even to sit in the seats at church with my back right now, and I hate it. Okay, um, the one Sunday that I got to go sing, I had to come back out and sit in the lobby, um, which was still not the greatest, but I was still able to kind of listen after I sat in the sanctuary during service, and then during Sunday school, I came back out and sat in the lobby before we went back to sing the second time. Um, at some point, something's got to fix my back. I don't know what the deal is. There is no garden. Um, my husband took the weed eater to the garden, and what he was supposed to do and what he did do are two different things. We will do a walk, and I will show you. And yes, we are still married. Yes, I still love him. But whenever I get a little bit more, when I get a little better, I'm afraid to use my stool because it fell. That was my second fall last year. It broke, and understandably so. I left it out in the weather. Plus, my behind it was a lot bigger than what it is now. Understandably so. Um, but that was the second fall that did more damage to my back. So here we are. Um, back to, and I'm rambling, and it is what it is. Back to what I was saying. Um, Eating has been because, I have people in my house that work 10 and 12 hours a day. Um, are they really going to come home and cook? No. So we've been kind of trying to pick, well, what's the healthier foods to eat. Um, we did finally get around to throwing some salmon back into everything. Um, I think Sunday. You will tell a difference. I'm just going to tell you straight up. My husband and I were talking about it last night as we were on the way to Bob Evans for dinner. Then that was a total. My husband doesn't usually talk. We are not big about talking politics, things like that in public. Um, we are those. I'm that person. Um, I will share my views with you respectfully and listen to your views. And what we don't agree on, we don't agree on. Um, and it's okay. That's that's what. Well, we end up. My husband ended up talking to a man at another table that was talking about something, and it ended up being a whole. It went a whole different direction than just the the question. There wasn't any altercations or harsh words exchanged or anything like that. It just became very uncomfortable for me. For the first time in 38 years of being together, I beat him eating because I was like, let get this, get me out of here. Um, yeah. Now, whenever I say we ate at Bob Evans, I had my protein shake yesterday with my coffee, and then Bob Evans had steak tips, loaded mashed potatoes. I know. and broccoli. So, eh, was it good for me? Was it? But no, it was not. You won't notice, like, the things that I cook here versus what we have out there. You'll notice that the more salt. You'll notice the more um, um, even sugar. You'll notice a difference in how you feel when you prepare things in your home versus, with limiting things like salt, sugar. Um, you'll notice a difference in how you feel, because you just will. Good ingredients make you feel better. Um, anyway, so rambling on, because why not? Um, I got a mile in today. I got a mile in yesterday. Got over a mile in yesterday. Hopefully, we'll get a mile in today. Um, Activity level has been lower. We've been doing, to get some activity in. Ian and I have been doing scavenger hunts. Um, there are random things in random places because of the scavenger hunts, but we're having fun. Um, the rest of this week, uh, he's gone to prayer meeting and to the library. The rest of this week, he has martial arts on Wednesday. He starts piano on Thursday, and I'm so happy. During Creators Camp, he always does dance. Um, and this year he got to learning how to dance with flags. So I ordered him flags, and one of the girls that dances with flags is going to teach him. And I'm so excited, because he's so excited about, that's what he was really excited about, was that. Um, Piano lessons we're going to have to get creative with, because we have to get him over the hump. Ian is, um, I don't know how to explain it. He's very literal minded. Um, he's very, um, if you tell him something, he takes it to heart, number one. He's very, 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 I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Um, he, where he has had some issues, um, with his speech, with things of that nature, his confidence level is, he's a little hesitant to try things. It's not so much that he's shy, he's just hesitant. He's afraid he's going to mess up. So we have to get him, we had to do the same thing with martial arts. We had to get him with somebody that understood, and that knows when to push him and when to kind of back off just a little bit. And the lady that will be teaching him, he's very familiar with. So I think they will work together well. Um, we are, he's already kind of tinkered around on the piano. He's just going to go into, um, something that's going to teach him and help him. It's going to be beneficial for him. Um, how my accountability got to that, I don't know. But anyway, still, Cookie Debacle was off the rails. Because of not being able to stand up and cook, we did have more junky food than what I like to have. Um, I'm That's an area that I've got to work on. I need to have some things in the freezer, that I can pull out and we can have. Um, will tell you, veggie mac and cheese is not bad. Um, I bought some. We had it for lunch the other day, and It was not bad. Um, anyway, we're working on getting back better because that's the only choice. My physical therapy appointment is in August now. Had to make it on a day that, you know, a day that would be better. This week has been chaotic. Um, one of my daughter's coworkers lost her father, and um, when my daughter called me and told me, it just shattered my heart for her because I had my dad for 50 years, and I remember my daughter was 5 when we got the first cancer diagnosis, and I remember um, I was in my 20s then, and this girl is in her 20s. And I remember that feeling, and from that point forward, um, that feeling never left. Because even though he went into remission, and even though he beat cancer and all that good stuff, um, knowing that it could come back, knowing that when it did come back, that there was a chance that it could be, you know, it could be. Um, as you know, his cancer was in remission when he died, um, a stable remission. Um, he had a massive heart attack. I don't know. I know this young girl's father had cancer. It had been a recent diagnosis, and because my daughter was saying, they knew that it was coming, and I was like, stop. Even knowing that it's coming, it doesn't change it. It doesn't make it any easier. Um, 8 years later, it's not any easier. So it's like, make sure that you do the things. Anyway, y'all have a good day. I will show you a picture of the cookie debacle. Um, I'll show you the Fitbit thing. Just tack it on the end there for kicks and giggles. I think this has gone 17 minutes, guys. I didn't really intend to ramble that long. Hopefully next week, because we've been off, last week was off the rails. This week's not much better, but hopefully next week we'll have a better report. Either way, there's a couple of workouts that I've been doing, sort of, um, hit or miss because pain. Um, but there are pluses. Like I said, 4 bags of clothes left my house and went somewhere else. Um, and the person that was the recipient was tickled beyond, and I'm thankful for that. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Remember, I'm the mayor's daughter. I love you oh so very much. We'll see you. Bye. There again, so tap off and you see it.